Hey guys, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on for more great content.
Welcome back to another tier list with Rob4 from Betway. So this time I'm going to be ranking pro players. And we're assuming they're in their prime at this point. So Prime, coldzera, Device, Dupree, Electronic, Elige, Fallen, Flusher, Forest, Get Right, Guardian. Look, let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to the point. Simple, he's in his prime right now. S tier, S for simple. What else do you want me to say? Okay, Kenny S. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Just because he was so enjoyable to watch back in his prime when you could kind of like move with the orb a lot more and like crouch and then shoot like pretty much straight away, or you know, you could counter strafe much quicker, and the orb had like just such a better movement accuracy that he just abused it, and it was beautiful to watch. Electronic, you know, C, of course he's a great player, and if this was just general players, Electronic, you know, you could be B, you could be A. But in this list of players, you know, you're not touching simple. Rain, I mean, I like Rain as a player, as a person. He's got a beautiful smile. Yeah, let's go for B. Put Rain in the B. Fallen, a prime Fallen. You think of the Overpass clip where it's like, Fallen, stop blowing my mind, or something like that. I'm not a commentator, and you can tell why, because that was the best I've got to give. A for Fallen. Flusher, you know, if we're talking about him in his prime when he was doing the little mouse lifting, maybe an A. But can you give someone an A when he's had so many accusations against his name? And yeah, you can, because it was just so entertaining to watch. Putting too many people up in A. Yeah, so I'm gonna move him down actually. Looking at the other players, it's not gonna be a good list otherwise. The Shocks, you get into C. You're great. Actually, you were probably better than Flusher in your prime. So I'm going to switch Flusher down to C. Shocks, you're going into B. Forest, I don't know. I just have a love for Forest. He's got a great beard, really smooth aim. You know, those one taps that he gets, he can orb. With Forest, I feel like if he wanted to be the best in the world and put the effort into like honing his skill, I think he could have, you know, been up there with simple and had like such a long career. But obviously he's got different priorities. He's got a kid, a wife, and you know, he's got to look after them. But the fact that he can still do that at the age of like 31 or 32 is incredible. So he's going in A. Guardian, you're going in B. Yeah, you were a great AWPer and still are a great AWPer. But in your prime, I would put you on the same level as Shocks, to be fair. Nico, you are going A. Zywoo, A. Snacks, you're probably up there with Flusher and Electronic. Snacks probably deserves to be higher, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of criticism. I'm not really thinking this through. I'm sort of just going with my gut instinct. So even I will probably watch this video and be like, who's this Rob guy? Device, just because you're playing on NIP. I'm going in S. Going in S. Because there is that argument the whole time, like simple v Device, who's the better player? And there's always that argument. So the fact that Device is in that argument and in contention with being called the best player in the world or best player of all time, one of the most decorated players in Counter-Strike, he has to be in the S tier. Olaf Meister, Boost Meister, Tech9 Meister. Yeah, you were like one of the world's best players at one point, so you can go into A as well. Crims, you can join. Were you better than Flusher? I think like more recently you've been better than Flusher, but I don't think back in the day you were. So yeah, I'll put you on the same level as Flusher. JW, you know, probably should also be like probably B tier. I prefer Kenny S back in the day than a prime JW. There are so many amazing clips from JW, but I just feel like Kenny S was better. Get Right, you know, you've got to put him with his buddy Forest at number A. Number A. Come on, Rob. Letter A. Dupree. You, me, and Dupree going in B for no other reason than it rhymed. coldzera. The things that coldzera has done in his career, you know, obviously the jumping orb. There's so many sort of like caster shout outs about how amazing he is. The man, the myth, the legend, or the man, the myth, the beast, or whatever it is. A prime Coldzera back in his day was the best in the world. So I'm going to put him in S. And last but not least is a Liege. He's one of the best players in the world. But when you've got players like Kenny S, Fallen, Forest, Nico, Zaiwu, Olaf, and Get Right in A, can I justify putting him in there at his best? Can I? The answer is no. No, I can't. I'm going to put him in B. I'm sorry, Liege. Look, I think you're an awesome dude, and it's nothing against you personally. It's not even anything against you and your performance, but just think about it, Liege. You are in the same tier as a Prime Rain, Shox, Guardian, JW, Dupree, Liege. Like, come on, you've got to be happy with that. Well, that concludes my final tier list. That's the tier of players that I've gone for. Let me know in the comments, because I'm genuinely intrigued to know what you guys think about my tier list. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. And I hope you subscribe, and I hope you like the video, and I hope you also comment. And I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.